Hey everybody, it's Abe Martinez at Wisdom Trims Farce. Just got done doing a video about the Netgear Wi-Fi range extender. Go ahead and check that video out. It's kind of related to this. I'm about to do an unboxing of General Electric's indoor antenna, one of many that they offer, and Roku 3. Now the reason that I say they're related is because what I'm trying to do, as I said in the other video, is cut the cord. We want to get rid of dish. They're a great service, but like I said, they're kind of a big expense, and we figure we can probably start the switch with just one bill amount. This Roku 3 costs about $100, and there was a special at Target where you get 2 free months of Hulu subscription, and that's pretty good service there. And then we also got this indoor antenna from General Electric. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this antenna first and kind of talk about it. Let's see what the box looks like first. Got both of these at Target, but I could have gotten them at Amazon also, but you know, we wanted to get it ASAP. Didn't want to wait a couple of days. Sometimes I'm a little impatient that way. You want to pause this and check out all the details there. But just a quick background in case you didn't know. I'm sure everybody already knows, but the government had all the TV stations switch their signals from analog to digital. So that's what these are for, because the TV manufacturers are set up for analog, I think, for the most part. So you need an antenna to pick up that digital signal from TVs, and it's free. You get free digital television from your channels 1 to 73, or whatever your TV goes to, or whatever's available in your area. But this is just a small portion of our setup that we're going to have. The Wi-Fi extender is mainly for the Roku, because we're going to stream and we need a lot more bandwidth. But this here is for a simpler reason. I'm getting this because my wife loves some of these channels like CBS. She watches Big Brother and Amazing Race, and she doesn't want to lose those. This here is I think it's a stand. Yeah, it should be able to stand either horizontally or vertically. There's a little book manual. Like I said, she wants to be able to watch CBS, things like that, and she's not sure that they have it on here on the Roku without subscribing. But we'll find out, and if you want me to do an in-depth review on it, just go ahead and mention that in the comments, and I can give you guys a more detailed review of our experience. Okay, looks like it's got little old school antennas here. Get rid of this foam. Here's your coaxial cable plugged into the back of your TV. And here's your antenna. Shiny, glossy. See the reflection? There's Abe. There's the camera. Okay. Here's your model number, 24804. It will help if I get in frame. General Electric. You can look that up on Amazon by that number. It'll actually pop up. But I'll put a link down in the description so you guys can have easier access to that. Plus, if you go ahead and click on that link, it helps me out too. Helps fund my channel. So I can quit my day job maybe someday. Wow, I didn't realize these stuck out so much. Well, there you go. Antennas. Then you just hook that there for your stand, and there you go. Now, like I said, they offer a few different types of models, cheaper ones and more expensive ones. This is kind of a mid-range price. We got this one for $20, $19.99 at Target. but you can get it at Amazon. I saw it today. I think it's 15 bucks. So definitely go to Amazon. It's cheaper if you don't mind waiting a couple of days. If you have Prime, it's free shipping, so you don't have to worry about the cost of shipping. And we got Amazon Prime, so that's definitely one of the benefits. Also, the one we were also looking at was $27.99, but I think it's $19.99 on Amazon. I might throw up a link for that one too for Amazon. That one amplifies the signal, so you're supposed to be able to get an even better image quality because of that extra signal amplification. But I haven't read up too much on it because we didn't get that one. If this one doesn't work quite out so well, we might try that one. And then now we're going to talk about this Roku 3. I've been thinking about getting a streaming device for quite some time now. Something like the Amazon Fire TV or the Fire TV Stick or the Chromecast or Nexus Player or Apple TV. And we've been, researching, did a lot of researching recently, and found that a lot of places recommend this one. As a matter of fact, if you Google it, comparisons of digital streamers, video streaming devices, media streamers, at the top of your list, you'll actually see CNET's article, which is also mentioned back here on the back of the box. The best streamer anywhere, according to them. We went a lot back and forth. My wife's got a Mac, and I'm a pretty big fan of Mac also. We thought maybe that could work for us, because she also has an iPhone. We also thought about the Chromecast because I'm starting to move more towards Google products and Android devices, and that seems to work out really well, especially since I'm doing YouTube. I wanted to usually try to stick with what works for me, but this is not just for me, so that's why we went with what was highest recommendation, which was a Roku. CNET mentioned Roku 2 is the recommendation, being for pretty much everybody, but the Roku 3, they didn't say was bad. They just were going with the Roku 2 because it was overall better for everyone else. We went with the Roku 3 because we saw the features that it had, including this remote here, which you can connect headphones to. But I could do a full review if you'd like to in the future. Just go ahead and request that in the comments below. I'm gonna go ahead and unbox this here for you guys. It's pretty much what you're here for. I'm gonna need my whole life story. I could do that in a different video if you request that. No, I won't. Hopefully I don't destroy this box or my fingers. There. Whoops. Alright, here we go. Nice presentation. Roku's kind of been in it for a little while. I think longer than anybody, but don't quote me on that. I don't know for sure. Here's some paperwork. Oh, it tells you what kind of channels you have, maybe some setup. Here's the actual device. Got a little bit of weight to it. I read that the previous model was lighter, but they made it a little heavier here on purpose in order to help it stability when having heavy cables attached to it. I'll go back to it in a little bit. Here's your remote. You'll have to excuse me, like I said in the other video, I'm kind of getting over some sort of a cold or something. Oh, nice Duracell batteries, high quality, or a well-known brand, I should say. Here's your power adapter. Plugs into the back of your Roku 3. And here underneath, here's your headphones. And these, as I mentioned, are supposed to plug into your remote so you can watch your TV at night, and your husband or wife don't have to stay up with you if they don't feel like it. Just plug these right in and you can watch whatever you're watching without disturbing anyone, or just if you don't want to share what you're watching. This right here was one of the main selling features for my wife. Sometimes she can't sleep at night. She says that these will come in handy a lot. Now, here we have the device. This Roku 3 is supposed to have better features than the Roku 2 and the regular Roku, the original Roku. I think the remote has voice search. I might be wrong. Let's see in the box. No, I'm right. Search and discover, search across top channels, just type or talk. So, talking to your remote, and that helps you search. I read that the voice search isn't the best, but it isn't the worst. Most of the devices that we looked at were not given any kind of bad rating, so I wouldn't assume that the voice search isn't worthwhile on this. It's just said that like Amazon's voice search was really, really great. It's one of the best things. And Google, obviously, they got voice search down, since they have all kinds of mobile devices that rely on voice search or use voice search as a main feature. But here we go with the Roku 3. Voice search is great. Ask me for a review on the comments below, and I could give you more details. Ninja status. You know what? You might want to actually look what's going on here all the way around. Here's a USB port. Hopefully I'm getting everything on focus. Here we got your HDMI. Oh, that's another thing I need to mention. This box did not come with an HDMI cable, so be prepared for that. Hopefully you have an HDMI cable somewhere laying around. If you don't, you're gonna have to buy one. Down below the HDMI here is a micro SD slot, so for expandable storage. I'm assuming so you can add as many apps as you want, more than what already is supported on here. That's the main function I think would serve for a micro SD card. Here's an Ethernet port, and here's where you plug in your power. So that's the Roku 3 unboxing. Okay, like if you like the video. Before you dislike it, because I'm still new at this, please give me some pointers down below, and make any requests for anything else you might be wanting to see. Something else that we might be adding to our setup to start watching without depending on satellite or cable TV is going to go along with this antenna here. We've been looking into DVRs because my wife loves to DVR her shows. So we've read that there are DVRs you can hook up to this antenna, or it's an antenna of this type, and plug in an external USB hard drive to it, and supposedly you can record your shows and then And Roku itself even has an app so you can view those types of DVRs. And I could do a review for that, or I plan to do a review for that if we decide to go that route, which I think is probably going to end up what we're going to end up what we're going to do. I can't even speak English. Alright, well, that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Regular status.